Ah, okay, there we go. I got it. I have to click around a little bit. Let me switch over here. There. Alright. So, we should, based on asking around a little bit, like without any spoilers, we should have character stories today. I'm very excited. Very excited. Because I've managed to stay spoiler free aside from like a couple of things. Like, I know what Sylvando's story is about. Yo, what's up, Rogue? You're doing well today. I know what Sylvando's story is about. You have a good day, Turn Up. I know you're trying to stay spoiler free as well. Yeah, I know what Sylvando's story is about. Again, it kind of makes sense. Like, about the only thing they can do. I know Eric gets, like, a healing companion, which, again, makes sense. It's kind of hard to go through the story as a DPS rogue if you don't have someone to heal you. Let's face it, Eric's defense is not great. I don't know who else would have one. Let's see, we got Sylvando, we got Eric. Veronica and Serena, I know, don't have one. Rab has one. I have no idea what it's about. Jade, I know what it's about. Most likely. I have an idea where Rabs take place. And I think that's it. So, depending on how long they are, I at least want to try and get 1 to 2 done today. I don't know how long they are, so who knows? It's the point of going in blind. Rise of the Lord of Shadows. We left off on like the best cliffhanger ever. Straight at the end of Act 1. About an hour each. Allows me to get like 3 done. This is, of course, assuming that the info I got is right. The power of the 6 orbs has been brought forth a rainbow bridge by which the party can at last reach mighty Yggdrasil. They cross it and make their way to the World Tree's heart, where the Sword of Light awaits them. But just as Dragon reaches for this wondrous weapon, Jasper appears, wreathed in an ominous aura. The friends do what they can to defeat him, but are unable to prevail. Just as Jasper reaches out to claim the sword for himself, King Carnelian and Hendrik appear. Hendrik soon sees that his old comrade has sold his soul to the darkness. But as he steps forth to stop him, he's struck from behind by a bolt of black magic. A bolt fired by none other than King Carnelian himself. And with that, the truth is revealed. The king has been possessed all along by the malevolent mage Morrigan. Ooh, I like that M alliteration there. He plucks the power of the luminary from Dragon and uses it to claim the Sword of Light for himself. It soon mutates into a newer and much nastier form, that of the Sword of Shadows, and Morrigan is reborn as its master, the dread Lord of Shadows. Ooh. I almost asked a question that would have been spoilers. But, like, I can pose it in a spoiler chat later. So we got this bit first. And I'm hoping that it gives us this, like, this flashback, and then we get,
Can't you sleep?
the character stories.
No, Mum.
You're still upset about your little fight with Gemma, eh?
Also, I can't be the only person who was surprised that they gave young us a voice.
She hit me for no reason. All I did was draw eyebrows on Sandy.
We drew eyebrows on Sandy. We don't even get to see how good they were.
Oi, don't laugh. Look at this great big lunch she's given me.
There's like a creaky spot on the floor and is translating to the
see
mic. I'm
it.
sorry.
And I saw the one on her head, too. You gave her that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now you listen to me, my lad. There'll be plenty of times in your life when people upset you and you feel like lashing out. But no matter how much it hurts, and no matter how much you
Heard a
want to
headcanon
hurt them
once from
back,
someone that Chalky's
you
death made
don't
11
go
mute.
looking for revenge. You do what's right.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I want to be friends with Jabber again, Mum.
If that's
What
like
should I
the route
do?
they decided to go with for this one.
Why, you talk to her, of course.
Like, I
you big
imagine for
silly.
8,
Ask her what she was feeling and why she did what she did. Try to see things from her point of view.
it was probably
Once
the
you've
curse
done
of the
that,
castle.
The rest is easy. You just smile and hold out your hand.
I still need to go back and do the
That's
post game
my
of 8,
boy.
but I don't like
Now,
playing on my
time for bed.
3DS. It's unfortunate. There's a bunch of good
Night, night,
3DS
Mum.
games, but I think if I can buy a
Night, son.
3DS XL,
Don't worry about a thing now.
I'll be better off.
It'll all be all right in the morning.
Because I got giant fingies.
Good
So.
night. Sleep tight, child of Yggdrasil. The sun, it is sleeping.
Okay, good, I'm not alone.
And the night.
At least I
is
put the
still.
time in, I beat the game finally, after like 5
The
years
stars,
of not
they watch over
doing
you
anything with it,
with twinkling
or restarting
eyes
it and stopping at the same
to
point.
ward off the darkness till dawn arrives.
Have you found him yet?
Not yet, Master. Our forces have scoured the four corners of the world, but the luminary is nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh,
He is dead
no
then.
luminary.
Good. If that is the case, then this world is mine.
I'm kind of like, I'm wondering, like, did Morrigan wait for us to, Ooh. I think this is new.
Morrigan has played his hand. The game is all
I
but
think this
won.
is new.
A shroud of deepest darkness has eclipsed the shining sun. And yet, amid the shadows glimmer tiny specks of light. Faint, flickering flames that rage against the coming of the night. How can such sparks of hope remain when darkness rules the land? Now evil reigns supreme. Who has the strength to take a stand?
Yeah, that was definitely a new scene. I don't remember that one. That's also new. In Search of Hope. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Is this Heliodor? Yeah, that's Heliodor. I see the golden statue. Wow, Sylve. What happened?
What happened?
Where
Where am I?
am I?
I'm alive. But how?
Dave!
Sylve! Sylve! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
Phone?
Sylve!
No.
Stay with me, Sylve.
No.
Come on.
Also, that is a video that I did not expect to be posted. I am going to definitely check it out, though. I'll post it
Oh,
later on
hey.
my Discord.
You all right, Sylve?
Because I think that could be an interesting one.
Oh, sure, Davy, honey. I was just getting a little air. Being cooped up in that cabin was driving me crazy, you know?
I like we're seeing this side of Sylvando that's like
Cheer up,
just
will ya?
down.
I don't think I can take much more of this moping.
Like that really adds to his character.
That day, when Mordegon... There was nothing I could do. He was just too powerful. I thought it was the end for me. For all of us. But this is worse than death. To wake up and find everybody gone. And the world consumed by darkness.
Oh, I got chills. I'm not gonna lie, I just got a shudder.
I'm sorry, Dabe. But I just...
Oh
I
my
can't
god.
do this. I know I should feel lucky to be alive. But without the others... I'm nothing. Nobody.
Right. That's enough of that. Have you lost your bleeding marbles? Since when were them mates of yours the types to let some Lord of Shadows numpty get the better of 'em, eh? How about you have a bit of bleeding faith in 'em like you used to? Or did you think saving the world was gonna be easy or something?
Dave used sobering slap.
You're right.
There's no way he doesn't know that ability.
If a slip of a thing like me was able to get out of that tangle with
So
Mordegon
Vondo snapped
alive,
out of his
then
confusion.
the others must have done too. And here I am feeling sorry for myself instead of getting out there and trying to find them. What would Veronica and Eric say if they saw me like this?
That's more bleeding like it. It's good to have you back, me old mucker.
Oh, it's good to be back.
That's
believe
actually
me.
like a
Now, enough chit chat.
I'm trying
It's
to
time
write
for action.
my own
We need
story.
to make
Don't know if
land
I'll
at
make
the
it a
nearest port
campaign
and find out just
for D&D
how
or
much
not,
of a
but
mess the world
regardless,
is
I have
in.
the world that's going to be set in
And once we've done that,
already.
we can make a start.
But
on
that's something
fixing
like
it.
I'm toying with is I want to have
Sounds like a
this
plan.
guy be like just
Nearest harbour
Overpowered,
would be
like-
over in Gondolia.
just
put a
completely
call for
knocked
us.
down in the dust. And I'm
That
not sure
sounds
how
just
I want
perfect,
to
honey.
handle it afterwards.
Anchors away! Hoist the mainsail! Gondolia!
'Cause there's so
here
many
we
ways to do
come.
it. Oh, thanks for the follow.
Aye,
I
aye,
thought you had followed me already. I might be crazy. Okay, actually, let's change the might to I am. Oh, geez. Pepped up pickpocket payouts. That's a lot of P's. Good lord, I love the alliteration in Dragon Quest. It's so good. Phone? Phone. I know what's happening, alright? I know what's happening. You don't have to shout at me. Entirely possible. It's also possible that Twitch unfollowed you at some point. One of my mods said that. I don't know where she's been. She's been busy, I guess. But I ought to believe this used to be the busiest, most bustling trading port in the old wide world, ain't it? And I ain't surprised or nothing. But when a lively place like this falls on odd times, well, it's just sad, that's all. Still no use in moping, I suppose. Come on, Sylv, let's have a mooch around and see what the locals have got to say for themselves, shall we? Alright, so Sylv's still level 29. Yep. This way. Alright, so we still got our gear. Never did get him any, Seems that's not possible right now. Okay, so... that menu doesn't change based on whatever. I love Dave's walking animation, yeah! Per favore, you must be careful. The beastly boys, they see you are a traveler and they attack you immediately, subito. Already they steal the knapsack of a man who just arrived in town. I see him walk to the piazza after it happened. He looks so sad. See, they do have running animations, and I'm kind of like, why can't the followers keep up with the sprint. Very slight aesthetic issue I've been having with this game. Is that him? Oh, there he is. I can barely see him. Alright, current breakdown of Blizzard's official statement. Seems like it's trying to appease. Oh, yeah. No, I've been reading about that. That's all one big mess.
Bad day? Hmm? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do. Look, why don't you just tell me what's on your mind? A problem shared is a problem halved.
I'm screenshotting that quote. That's a good quote.
That's better. Now we can talk properly.
That's a really good quote.
Servando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu.
It's
I'm a
Tetsu!
blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you.
He's in a ton of
Doesn't
books
have a happy ending.
around the world. That's awesome!
After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home, see how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves.
I have a feeling I know
I
who these
can't make
Beastly
the
Boys
journey
are.
to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Dave and I will make sure of
Dave.
that.
Okay, so his name is
All you need to
Dave.
do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
Not Dave.
Oh, well, if you're sure. There are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble. at
No,
the
I know
older
these
one's
two
store.
merchants. You can get a couple things from them later.
Stall in the south of town, huh? All right. We'll be back before you know it. Dave, darling, let's roll.
Wait. Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, but these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right? I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sweetie. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know?
Yeah, we can handle ourselves. They gave you the Divine Bustier for Jade? Do they? I don't remember that item. It's quite entirely possible I'm just forgetting. Oh, it's in Act 3? Okay, that explains why I don't remember. I haven't done Act 3 on my PC yet. Eventually I will. But like I've mentioned before, I am hyper-focusing on Borderlands 3 and Code Vein right now. Trying to get those 100%ed. Hey, mind your own business, will you? We're having a private conversation here. Clear off. Well, quite the charmer, aren't we, darling? I can see why you call yourselves the Beastly Boys. Now, enough with the tough guy act. Hand over Tetsu's knapsack before I have to get nasty. No, I've done Act 3 on my PS4. Like, I've platinumed the game. I just haven't done it on PC yet. That's why I haven't really felt the need to go do it, because I know what it is. Ha! Hilarious. But you picked the wrong guys to clown around with. And if you think we're giving back anything back to anyone, then you really are as stupid as you look. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it. That's the way of the world these days. Show us what you've got, funny man. Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Boys.
Oh, they're spear wielders, eh? Room for a little one? Are they a group? Nope. Alright, so accelerate all.
Leave it to me.
Attack and agility, okay. I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, gonna cast Remid Heal. Oh, okay. They don't have. Looks like they don't have much HP. Looks like it may be worrying too much.
Take this.
Yo, what's up, Common? Oh, wow.
You've asked for it now.
Not bad at all.
Okay, yeah, I was definitely overreacting to this. I'd rather overreact to a fight than underreact, because that gets you dead. Yeah, but that's not all. There's something else behind this. That was too easy.
Now, if you don't mind.
Savando grabs Tetsu's knapsack.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
What is your story?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. Very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
The world might as well have ended that day. Lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Yeah, you're right. Everything was fine until the
Watch
Fire
closely,
Nation
darlings.
attacked.
This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Think again.
What the what?
From arms to... Who's for fresh bread, huh?
And the little guy's like, what the fuck?
Beastly boys? Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways. You'll be beaming again before you know it.
Wait! Who?
Now you just need to buy a ton of swords.
Me? Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
Why do I get the feeling this is just going to be a bunch of mini stories for Sylvando? Hey! Happy music! We got the happy music back. Alright, let's go talk to Tetsu again. Tetsu's standing up straight this time. No more slumping around for you. Your pack, and in one piece too. Goodness me, I don't suppose you've managed to recover my knapsack as well, did you? Sylvando gives Tetsu his knapsack. Oh, wow.
Thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
What is he giving us?
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now, I'd better be off. I tell you
Where
to
was
be
he
careful,
hiding that? He was hiding it in the
I've got a
sack he
feeling
got.
You'll be just fine. Bye for
We
now.
just gave him all his stuff back.
Ta-da! Here, you all right, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre.
I haven't heard that phrase in a while.
You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again. Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
And we've got the pink masked bandit.
We heard everything you just said.
Huh? It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy.
Alright, so what level are they? Level like 5? 10? 15? 20 at the most.
We don't care. Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yes!
3 new friends join Sylvando's merry band.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here.
Now, where
take
were you
one
hiding
each now.
this,
Don't
Sylvando?
be greedy.
Treat as tent party members? Okay. What the what?
Oh, they're simply
What the
fabulous.
what? What?
Darlings, You look splendid.
I got a horse.
What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine
Are these doubling
back
his
into
weapons?
the world.
Because if so, that's amazing. Please tell me they're doubling his weapons.
Special smile-spreading parade starts right here.
That is some amazing alliteration.
Yeah!
T-pose. He's asserting his dominance. Alright, how about we get out of here and find some more folks in need of help? Reckon we could do worse than take a butcher's round at Laguna di Gondolia place for a start. Can I buy stuff? Do I have 3,000 gold. What do you got? Nothing any good. So they basically have the shop inventory they had in Act 1. Also interesting that they're taking us to the Laguna first. Wow, they noticed us from really far away. This is amazing. I love everything about this. Sorry, but I can't let you pass. It's become far too dangerous after Yggdrasil fell. If we go and you might never come out. Can't be having that on my conscience. Alright, so we can't go that way. Dave isn't waving his thing around. You're true. You're right. It's correct. Oh, that's right. These things are now like the vicious variants, so they're stronger. Go ahead and see how we... Thank you, devs. Thank you. Yes! Through the weapons! Yes!
Kick!
Woo! Well, that was easy.
Let's try it again. Hold on. Where's something else? Yes! Kinda want to see how it looks when the kids attack. I mean, I can take a step back. Well, defense.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so he's got the sea shanty still. I think both of them have that. A fishing net. Ooh. Let's see what Mr. Red Armor does. Or Dave's just gonna go first.
Victory!
Alright, so it looks like we're not gonna get much done here. Looks like the enemies are fairly easy. Also, if I have this right, it seems like it's basically made so it's gonna be extremely hard to die. So Laguna di Gondolia. And I imagine it's probably not gonna let us miss anything. I think I'm gonna rephrase like the ranks and stuff. I just don't know what I would want them to be. No, you're good. That's what they're for. I'm also thinking, like, I should probably start bringing my Switch to work more, so I can put in some time with Dragon Quest 1. Since it's mostly grinding, I can just grind for 30 minutes while I listen to a D&D campaign. Because, like, the instant I get home, I'm basically on Borderlands. I'm most of the way done with that. I've got, like, most of the locations, most of the side quest done. Greetings, fellow travelers. I am a peripatetic priest. When Yggdrasil fell, I resolved to roam Maitreya, bringing comfort and solace to those who might need it most. Alas, there is only so much that one man may do. For every person I help, there are 10 that I fail. Their patent voices haunt me constantly. They keep me awake at night. I can barely remember the last time I slept. I'm so tired. Fear I may be unable to continue my mission. As I was a boy, my mother would give me a cup of hot milk whenever I couldn't sleep. It always seemed to do the trick. I'm sure it would work now too, but sadly things aren't quite that simple. See, the milk my mother gave me was no ordinary milk. She said it had to come from a talking cow. Now, as luck would have it, there was a talking cow grazing near here. Sadly, recent events appear to have put her in a melancholy mood, and she can no longer produce any milk. Wait, I have an idea. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Do you think there might be anything you could do to cheer her up? Leave it to us, darling. You'll have a smile on that cow's face in no time, flat. She'll be making milk like nobody's business before you know it. Oh, thank you ever so much. She'll be grazing just to the west of here. Good luck. You mean like right here? Let's cheer up the cow. Yeah, it looks utterly gloomy. I can't predict the weather anymore. Can't produce a drop of milk either. Yeah, Sylph, me old gran used to have a dairy cow. Whenever the old moo got down in the dumps, we just do a couple song and dance numbers, and she'd be happy as Larry in no time. Reckon the same trick could work on this one here and all. It's gotta be worth a try, eh? Time to cheer the cow up? Yes. Someone say song and dance? I think that can be arranged. This bovine beauty's in for the show of a lifetime. Come on, boys, let's give it everything we've got. Savando and Co. give it all their all and put on the performance of a lifetime to perk up the poor, sad cow. Ooh, I feel better. The gloom is lifting. In fact, I feel utterly fabulous. Thank you, my friends. That was very moving. I feel much better now. Here, please take this by way of thanks. Moo! A pail of fresh milk. Now sit it over a fire. Nice, but now we got some of that special milk the priest who couldn't sleep wanted. Give him a glug or two, shall we? Okay, this is gonna bother me, so... Oh my word, this is it! This is the milk that my mother used to give me. I don't believe it. Thank you so much! I'm sure I'll finally be able to get some sleep once I've had a cup of this. But is that really alright? I mean, there are so many people who still need help. Darling, please, don't be so hard on yourself. If you want to help other people, first you've got to look out for number one. You can't do anything for anybody if you're half asleep. Yes, you're right. Guess cow had its own bucket? I mean, I have my theories about how stuff works in this world. Feeling guilty about everything I failed to do won't get me anywhere. It won't help anyone else either. I suppose I've always known that deep down. But now I see it clearly. It's all because of you. Thank you, I mean it. Yo, God, what's up? Oh, honey, don't mention it. Now, come on, get some milk down you so you can sleep. We'll keep an eye out for monsters, don't worry. Sylph and Co. watch over the new friend as he falls into a deep and peaceful sleep. Then morning comes. I haven't slept that well in years. Goodness me, I feel so much better. What's more, I've come to a decision. What's up with this first badge? The first badge is a founder's badge given to the first 10 people to sub to an affiliate's channel, the first 25 for a partner. I've realized that I'll be able to help a lot more people if I join forces with you. After all, there's only so much one man can do by himself. So what do you say? Will you allow me to come with you? Of course, darling. Helping people is what we're all about. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. This is going to be wonderful. I just know it. We got a new member. Yes. I've got like 5 of them. Surprised I don't have one. I don't know if I have one for blue. But kind of hoping I did, but I don't know. Because I know some people have been like, hey, this person subbed to me when I first got affiliate, but they don't watch me anymore. Kind of wish, like, you could go, hey, I don't want this. Give it to, like, the next person in line. And, like, forfeit your, like, sub history or something. If you wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I do know some people who might. Only has one for Doof. I haven't had much extra money to really do stuff with. Yeah, most of these enemies aren't really worth doing anything with. See little tiny footprints as we walk along the sand. Yeah, they definitely took out the targets, because I remember there being one atop that rock. Also, like, before I forget to mention it, I won't be doing a lot of the side quests in this game. Particularly because unless they added new ones, most of them aren't that exciting. And it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, wow! It's you, isn't it? You're the great Sylvando! I sure am, honey. And who might you be, hmm? Oh, I'm nobody. Not yet, anyway. I just joined the circus in Gallopolis, you see. Oh, the others aren't going to believe this. It's such an honor to meet you. You're the reason I chose the life of the entertainer, you know. One look at you in action, and I knew what I wanted to be. I ran away and joined up as soon as I could. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. But wait, if you were in the circus in Gallopolis, what are you doing all the way out here? Well, to cut a long story short, closing down. Nobody wants to see people clowning around when the world's the way it is. But we're doing one last performance first. Got to go out with a bang, right? Trouble is, we don't have enough people to pull off what the ringmaster's got planned. So that's why I'm out here. I'm on the hunt for people who want a taste of showbiz before it's too late. Sadly, there don't seem to be many of those around. So I suppose you know what's coming. Will you join us for the one last big show? Yes. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. With the great Sylvando at the top of the bill, it's going to be a night to remember for sure. Ah, but even with you on board, we're still a couple of performers short. I don't suppose you could help us look for 2 more people who'd be willing to join in. Don't bother with the desert. Coming out here was a stupid idea. I should have stuck with downtown Gallopolis. There's always plenty of talent there. And with your reputation, not to mention your powers of persuasion, they'll be queuing around the block to sign up. Right, I'd better head back to the big top and start getting ready. Can we get the cow and the priest? A priest is with us, cow is not. Stop by and see me if you need anything or if you want some advice on who to recruit. Good luck and thanks again for all your help. Yeah, priest is with us. In the back. Yeah, but a lot of the side quests aren't really exciting in this. Most of them are just, like, pet power stuff, or go here, get this one thing, and come back. Now, this being said, when we get to Dragon Quest IX, it being the last game in this series playthrough, definitely will make an attempt to do a ton of the side quests, because a lot of them are like side quest arcs and link together in ways that you may or may not expect. Like, there are definitely still some of them that are like, go out, do this thing, come back. But, you know, I still think, like, it's fun to see them being attempted. Because they're not just defend until you get a pet power, then kill the thing. It's like, kill this thing with this ability while you're at, you know, this status or something. And I've really enjoyed doing this side quest because they weren't easy. Like, even at, you know, level 99, like, I still had to go out of my way to do something that wasn't just kill the monster. Oh, one of them was like, kill this grotto boss with Zam. Like, the lowest level sage spell. I had a rumor that there was a super talented fortune teller in this tavern, so I sneaked out of a circus rehearsal to come and take a look. Bit confused though. Are fortune tellers supposed to juggle? Looks more like a fellow circus man to me. Fortune teller in this tavern is just incredible. He knew I was a dancer before I even opened my mouth. To be fooled by the juggling act, that guy's a top-class clairvoyant. I mean, I can tell you're a dancer. Greetings, stranger. I sensed that you were looking for someone. Haha! Do not attempt to deny it. I know everything. What's more, I am in a position to help you find the one that you seek. Be they a long-lost brother or a brand-new lover, my crystal balls will guide you to them. Don't worry, I'm not in it for the money. I just thought that people might need a bit of spiritual guidance, what with Yggdrasil having fallen and all. This young man appears to have some talent. Invite him to take part in the circus performance? Sylvando invites the fortune teller to join the circus. You want me to join the circus? Gosh, even I didn't see that one coming. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'm just a fortune teller. Do you really think I'm going to fit the bill? He says as he juggles and dances on one leg. I'll tell you what, why don't we let my crystal balls decide? Now listen, carefully, I'm going to picture one, and only one of these wondrous orbs, red, yellow, or blue. All you've got to do is choose one. You pick the one I'm picturing, and I know we're destined to work together. I'll come and join the circus without further ado. Are you all set? Alright, I'm going to start picturing one of them now. Remember, all you have to do is choose which one it is. Balls tell all, the balls tell all, what color will they show us? If lies they tell, then off to hell, that dark place down below us. Oh wow, that's a hell of a rhyme. They speak of fire, they speak of flames, they speak of sunset's glow. Balls tell all, the balls tell all, what color do they show? Alright, I'm picturing one of my crystal balls. Now it's up to you to tell me which one. Are you ready? Yeah, it sounds like red. Red ball, are you absolutely certain this is the one you want to choose? Well, you did it! You got it right. Looks like we've got some kind of connection. Or you're just really bad at giving hard hints. In which case, my crystal balls and I are at your service. Let me know what you want me to do at the circus, and I'll give it my best shot. Alright. Go look around and see what kind of people we have. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really enjoying, you know, 11, but I'm thinking about it. This game still has, it's gotta kick me. This has been really good, but I need this to be a solid entry. Oh, that's right, it's Soul Source. Isn't this Silver's? Now, Rogue, have you beaten 11S yet? All the way through? I'm curious. I don't know anyone who's I've talked to that's beaten it. Gee, I wonder who we're supposed to talk to. You have... Did they add anything in Act 3? Can I make her smile again? My drumming seems to make no difference. This young man appears to have talent. Invite him to take part in the circus performance? But the circus? Me? Well, it has always been an ambition of mine to perform alongside the great Sylvando, but I'm afraid I can't help you right now. It's my best friends, you see. She hasn't cracked so much as a single smile since Yggdrasilfra. I'm sure the right drum beat would cheer her up, but I can't seem to find it, so I need to practice. Jumping her fingers to the bone to put a smile on her friend's face? Honey, you're my kind of guy. Say, how about I give you some help, and we'll make a deal while we're at it. If we can get your friend grinning again, you have to come and join the circus, okay? Really? You'll help me? That's amazing. If you can put a smile back on my friend's face, I'll be happy to join you. It'll be hard to find my friend. She really stands out from the crowd. She's got fine bone structure, great postures, and these long, fluttering eyelashes. She's hanging around in the northwest of the city last time I saw her. Really hope you can find a way to make her feel better. You never played Basil? That's right. I'll have to get... I have to find someone. I'm guessing it's you. What? The drummer's worried about me and wants to put a smile on my face? You must be mistaken. You barely know each other. Why are you so obsessed with that horse? Oh, okay. The horse? It is. It's Margarita, Sylvando's trusty steed. She looks terribly sad, as though she might cry at any moment. Margarita, darling, has this awful darkness that's engulfed the world upset you too? Oh, it breaks my heart to see you suffering. Wait a minute. Fine bone structure, fabulous posture, and long, fluttering eyelashes. Why, that drummer must have been talking about Margarita. Oh, hello, Sylvando. Just come to check up on my friend here. I didn't expect to bump into you. Honey, I had no idea this was who you were talking about. This is Margarita. My Margarita. Wait, Margarita is yours? Well, I suppose that explains why she's so fabulous. She certainly is. But you're right about her being in a bad way. I know how to put that right, though. She's always been a fan of my dancing. You lay down the beat, darling, and I'll do the rest. But I'll try. I warn you, though. My drumming doesn't seem to have had any effect on her so far. I don't think I've been doing it right. So are you having an affair with my horse? Oh, honey, there's nothing wrong with your drumming. It's just the visual element that's been lacking, I'm sure. Fortunately, that's where I come in. You'll help me too, won't you, boys? Let's put our best feet forward and bring a smile back to Margarita's big, long face. Sylvando and friends get into a fabulously funky groove. I love seeing all the different dances. I also love the sound effect for Hustle Dance plays when he's doing the animation. I can't do an A. Margarita's absolutely loving it. Sylvando, look how happy she is. You did it. You really did it. No, we did it. This was a team effort, darling. And now that Margarita's smiling again, we could do with those skills of yours at the circus. What do you say? If you really think my drumming can make a difference, I'd be happy to help. By the way, it looks like Margarita wants to give you a little something for making her smile again. Gosh, that's certainly quite fragrant. Oh my god. We got a piece of food. And I'm betting something. I'm betting something. I'm gonna check something. Ah, it's not a key item. It should have been a key item. So I know exactly what that's used for. That's hilarious. Oh, I can't wait to get there. The great Sylvander saves the day once more. We've got 2 new recruits keen to perform with us in the final show, and it's all thanks to you. Everything's ready backstage, and the performers are waiting for their cues. We're all set. Not that we can start without our star turn, of course. Time to prepare for your grand entrance. Let the ringmaster know when you're all set. Where's the ringmaster? This dude? Oh, we gotta go in through the main entrance. Hello, darling. It's been a while.
Sylv, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know me, honey. I've never been able to stay away from the circus for long. Bravo, by the way. Most people would have thrown it in the towel by now. But I always knew you were made of sterner stuff.
Wait, were you the one who found those new recruits for us as well? Goodness me, I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, you don't need to thank me, honey. The only thing you need to do is give me my cue. The Wandering Wonder is ready to leap into action once more.
Alright, Sylv, if you're ready, then so are we.
That's the spirit. Well, this is it, darlings. One last chance to bring some light into this dark, dark world. One last chance to gasp in awe at the spectacle of the circus. One last glimpse of the Great Sylvando! Haha! Let's get the show on the road! Loading, please wait.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go.
Boys and girls, welcome one and all.
I keep picturing Pegasus' voice actor from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub.
I know it's a difficult time for all of us, but what better way to show off our indefatigable spirit than to fill
that
the
is
big
a
top
word right
with
there.
Joyful laughter and defiant exuberance. And believe me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, for the first time since the glory days of the Gallipolitan Circus, the Wandering Wonder returns!
Welcome! Welcome! Oh, hi! Hi!
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you've forgotten how to. I give you the Great Sylvando!
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
All right, everybody, it's time
That's
to turn
pretty
those
cool.
frowns upside down. Prepare to be amazed.
Sylvando and co. put on a stunning performance, and for one night at least, the people of Gallipolis are able to put all of their worries and cares behind them. After a jaw-dropping show, the curtain falls to thunderous applause.
Well, Sylv, I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all. You're the real hero here. Keeping the show going in these dark times? No one else could have done that.
Well, you know me. I've always been a firm believer in the healing power of laughter. And heaven knows, these people need it now more than ever.
Indeed.
I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that power, did I? I saw her when I was just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters.
Oh.
And onto a new home and a brighter future. And she kept them smiling from start to finish. You can't imagine how inspirational it was for those of us who were lucky enough to wave them on their way.
Usually.
And then, when she'd taken them to safety, she disappeared just as suddenly as she'd arrived. We never saw her again. The rumors were that she
Okay, but what was her
died
name?
when she was still young. Such a tragedy. Still, they say she fell in love with a famous knight, and they got married. So it seems she found some happiness before her untimely end. You remind me of her, you know. That look on her face as she proudly
Okay, but what was her name?
danger, spreading joy and laughter wherever she went. Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circus going, you've provided it in spades. The show must go on. These people need some light in their lives.
You're not gonna tell me her name, are you?
Did you hear that, darlings? It seems we've got a rival in the smile-spreading business.
Her name was
Well,
Hatsune
we'll
Miku.
just have to
Ow!
work twice as hard.
Mr. Sylvander? Would you mind if we came with you? If this circus is going to stand any chance of keeping people laughing, it's going to need some performers who've learned from the best.
Oh, well, the more the merrier, of course. But I think we should see what the ringmaster has to say, don't you?
Oh, you boys go with Sylv. Learn all you can from him, hey? I'll be expecting big things from you when you get back.
Game created Minecraft and she's in Dragon Quest? Talk about prolific.
Take good care of them, won't you? They're good lads, I promise.
I still would like to know this lady's name.
Life in the happiness-restoring trade isn't all fun and games, you know? I'm going to be training you hard, and I expect you to become nothing less than the very best in the business.
Sir, yes, sir!
Yeah!
Yes!
Now choose which of Steel's new friends will fight alongside him in battle. Try talking to them when you're next at a campsite. I've only got Dave following us right now. So I can't just use the lineup. Yep, we're going to Hado. We might meet one more person, but I doubt it. So I wonder who's gonna be next. I'm gonna put my money on either Rab or Eric being next. More money on Rab. Not Rab, Eric. More money on Eric. Eric's either going to be next, or Eric's going to be last. It's going to either go Eric... Yeah. There's a plant thing there. The hell? It breaks my heart to see you like this. If I could... Oh, hello there. No, this isn't a monster, I promise you. Or it didn't start out as one, at least. It's actually a common garden plant. A very beautiful one, too. It's from the Laguna di Gondolia originally, and it's simply breathtaking when it's in bloom. Sadly, when the world went to pot and the darkness fell, plants underwent all kinds of metamorphoses and mutations, and even started wandering around, causing mischief like this one. It breaks my heart, it really does. That's why I've decided to try and do something about it. I'm a botanist, you see, and I've invented a special fertilizer that should restore this little fellow to his former glory. I've got almost all the ingredients I need, but there's one thing I'm still missing. Horse poo. The smellier the better. I'd go and fetch some myself, but I can't just abandon my little friend here. I'm worried he'll panic and start attacking passers-by. Say, you look like a helpful sort. I don't suppose you'd go and get some horse poo for me, would you? This is a sentence. Sure thing, honey. One steaming mound of horse manure coming right up. We'll have your friend looking fabulous again before you know it. Oh, thank you ever so much. Now, I don't know much about horses. Plants are my thing, not animals. But I've heard there are lots of them in Gallopolis. Maybe that'd be a good place to start looking. Can you miss that? I guess you can. Ah, I'd know that sweet, sweet aroma anywhere. You've done as I asked and brought me some horse poo, haven't you? Beautiful. I'm so glad you choked on water because of that. I also apparently turned my PS4 on by accident. Oh well, it'll go on to sleep mode eventually. Stefano gives the botanist the dollop of horse poo he so desperately desires. Because you missed this? Oh. The botanist uses the horse poo to mix up a batch of fertilizer. He then applies it liberally to the soil around the base of the plant, being careful not to get eaten by the face. The plant seems to calm down a little, before pulling up its roots and wandering off! Look at that, it worked! Thank you ever so much for your help. My little friend will have toddled off back to the Laguna di Gondolia, I'd imagine. Here's hoping he has a nice, quiet life from now on. Here, here. It's so good to know it's not just humans we're capable of helping. All living things need a hand from time to time. That's right, especially with the way the world is now. There must be so many plants out there suffering just like that poor little fellow was. I wish I could help them all, I really do. Wait, I have an idea. Why don't I travel around with you and your friends? That's surely the best way to help as many plants as possible. What do you say, will you let me come with you? Of course, honey. The more the merrier. If there are plants out there that are suffering, it's up to us to step in to save them. Now that's just wonderful. Thank you ever so much. I'll warn you now, I'm not much good at fighting. I do know a thing or two about the natural world, though, and that's always useful. I don't feel like I've missed anyone. If I did, it would be in the desert area. But that's probably the last one on the way to Hado, unless there's like... I don't know. Yep, I've got those guys. I wonder if they're gonna block me from going to the crypt. Halt! None shall pass. I promise to protect these people, and this is what I shall do. Easy there, honey. I don't mean you any harm. Quite the opposite, actually. We're traveling around looking for people who might need our help. What? You must be mad with the world the way it is now. Mind you, you do look like someone... You do look like you can handle yourself. In fact, there might even be something you can do for me. I'm a martial artist, you see, and I said I'd help these people get food for the village of Hado. Ugh. Whatever's going on with the world, it seems to have played havoc with their crop production. Anyway, we were on the way back to the village when we got attacked by a vicious monster. He roughed us up good and proper and stole all the food we'd collected. I was supposed to protect them, but I didn't stand a chance against that thing all by myself. If you were with me, though, it'd be a different story. So how about it? Fancy going to get those supplies back? You bet, honey. That monster is going to learn the hard way that it can't go around swiping people's dinners out from under their noses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. As long as we stick together, that thing won't stand a chance. It should be loitering around somewhere to the south of Hato. I'm sure we'll beat it easily, but let's make sure we're properly prepared anyway. To the south of Hato, eh? He's not following behind us. Should have said swiper, no swiping. Keep forgetting that thing. Dora is in this game. We beat her. So yeah, swiper would exist, right? Right? That's how that works. Alright, what monster is it? We'll probably know by the time we get there. I imagine it's that big guy blocking the bridge. Yep. It's him.
More humans, more food. Give or I squish.
Reckon we found our grub pinch and monster seal. Ready to have a crack at him?
Take this!
Oh, nice.
Take this!
Oh, wow, nice. So I was gonna cast Remid Heal on me, so I can get some extra HP out of the bargain. I have no idea how much thing this HP will have in this story, but with 6 people fighting.
Let's go for a spin.
Dove kick!
Botanist has fallen and cannot get up.
Jump!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See if this does any better damage than 49. It does. Yeah, being resistant to ice, that's kind of sucks.
You've asked for it now.
Take this!
Alright, he should be almost down. Probably one more round through. Yep, there we go. Woo!
Yeah, we won!
4,800, jeez.
The great Sylvander grows even greater.
Dave is strong. Cool, but strike it. Awesome. So I was gonna have that just in time for the next bit. Sylvain and Mako defeat the Gigantes. The villagers recover all the stolen food and take it back to Hato. Thank you so much for your help. I really couldn't have done it without you. You know, you're really quite something. Risking your life to help a bunch of strangers like that, that's pretty amazing. I want to be like that too, but I don't think I've got what it takes. Not yet. Hey, maybe if I spent some time with you, it might help. What do you say? Is it alright if I tag along for a while? Of course, darling. You'll be the best, most helpful martial artist in the business by the time I'm done with you. Just you wait and see. Thank you so much. This is going to be the journey of a lifetime. I can feel it in my bones. A new member joined Sylvando's merry band. Looks like we've helped everyone who needed helping around here, Sylph. Why don't we swing over Otto way and see how Tetsu and his old mom are getting on? I didn't get those messages in the other area, but... not really sure I want to mess with that now. Well, what do you say, Sylph? If you're all done with helping people for now, shall we head into Otto? Righto. Otto, here we come. Let's help Tetsu's home, eh? Let's get down to business. Make that our song.
Yoo-hoo! Tetty wetty woo bags!
What?
Sylvando, you came!
But of course I did! And who's this ravishing young thing, huh?
I am his mother, and you must be Sylvando.
It's back!
Gratitude is due. When the World Tree fell, I thought my boy had been lost. I drowned in despair. But now he is home. My worries clear like the clouds, and all thanks to you.
God, would you look at that? You really do perk people up wherever you go, eh, Sylph? A right little soldier of smile, you are.
Soldier of smile. Ooh, I like it.
I like that as well. It works.
All right, listen up, boys. We all know what a dark place the world is these days. But if there's one thing I've learned by helping people like Tetsu here, it's the power of the smile. No matter how bad things get, no matter how much you cry or how powerless you feel, a single grin can bring hope for a better tomorrow. There's nothing this world needs more than happy faces right now. So that's just what we're going to give it.
Yay! You're so right, Sylv. We're with you all the way.
Oi! Who said you could start calling him plain old Sylv, you cheeky toe rag? Oh, I get it. We can't go spreading smiles if we're mistering and sirring left and right, eh? Fair enough. Sylv yourself, silly boys.
Great idea, boss. Sylv it is. I'm with you all the way too, Sylv. Let's get out there and save the world.
Yeah! I mean, yay!
Yeah! Oh, boys, you don't know how much this means to me. This parade's gonna change everything. I just know it. From this day forth, you shall journey across the land, vanquishing the blight of despair with the righteous power of happiness.
It's a knighting ceremony.
I hereby
oh
dub you the Soldiers of Smile!
Where did that confetti come from?
Soldiers of Smile! The OGers of Smile! Yeah!
If it please you, sir, my son would like to join you in spreading sunlight.
All right, boys. Me and my mum have made a little something that's going to knock your socks off.
Oh, tell me more.
I told you I'd thank you properly if you came to visit. Now you can travel the world in style.
Wow!
Savannah has the biggest face.
We've made something for you too, Sylv, to say thanks. You know, close your eyes.
Oh my, I love it! Thank you so much, my special little soldiers.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's snivelling you.
It's the outfit.
People need our help in case you've forgotten.
Yeah.
Look out, world.
Oh.
I know you're still out there, all of you. We'll meet again soon. I just know it. And until then, I'll be doing my best.
Wish
to make
everyone
the
got cool
world a
outfit
better
upgrades.
place.
But Jade does. She does get a better outfit. Record your activities in the adventure log. Yes, quite. Yes, quite. Good show. Jolly good show. Shit, I was completely wrong. Best girl is next. She's still got the outfits. Yeah.
Octagonia. Finally.
You there? You're not from around here, are you? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. One traveler to another. Steer well clear of that city. It's in a right old state. The stories I've been hearing are enough to make your hair stand on end.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm going in anyway. If the people there are suffering, I can't leave them to their fate. Things are bad enough these days without that.
Blimey, there aren't many like you around. Most people are just out for themselves since Yggdrasil fell. Well, good luck to you. You'll need it.
I know I'm not alone in this. If you're still out there, you'll be doing exactly the same thing as me. And that's how I'm going to find you. I just have to keep looking.
Everyone's looking for the luminary. Just walk around for a bit. Confident strut. Oh, it gave us yeah, we got the lightning lance. I remember that. And we don't got shit. We don't got shit for items and stuff, do we? Great. Does it like default to saying you don't have any items? Or is it just what you have in your inventory?
Monsters inside the city. And the rumors were true.
Insolent fool! How dare you defy us? Someone needs to clip your wings, teach you your place in the
I think it defaults to no. Okay, that's good.
Time to put an end to your hyper-annoying antics, once and for all.
Not so fast!
Eh? Just got him.
What the? I'd better shake a tail feather and tell Booger about this!
Ooga booga booga booga.
Oh, thanks. You think I'd be able to look after myself, being a fighter and all? Wait, you're into the whole masked martial arts thing too, right? Yeah, you made it all the way to the semifinals. Jade, wasn't it? Well, picked a heck of a time to come back. What brings you to town?
I like his voice acting.
I've been
It fits.
visiting places where people are in trouble and destroying the monsters I find there. I heard that Octagonia had been overrun, so I came here as quickly as I could. What can you tell me about what's been going on?
Well, we've had it pretty tough. As soon as Yggdrasil fell, this creep called Booga showed up and took the place over. Started using us humans as his slaves. Vince and the others weren't about to let monsters take over our hometown without a fight, though. A bunch of them went out looking to take the guy down. But we've heard nothing since.
Warrior guy sounds
In the
familiar.
end, it got so I couldn't bear to just stand by and watch things go to hell either. I had to try to do something. But, well, you saw how that worked out.
He does sound familiar.
Well, they won't be bullying the people of this town any longer. It's time someone taught this Booga character a lesson.
Look, no offense, lady, but... he should be up in the old arena on the 3rd level. I guess you know what you're doing, but...
This feels like it could be either a really short one, or it's gonna find a way to drag itself out somehow. So the arena on the 3rd level, right? It's on the shorter side? Yeah, figured as much. Straight upstairs. Can we not get up? Surely south of the elevator could take all this weight, but I'm not about to stick my neck out and mention that to the monsters. So we can't go that way. Do we have to go through the casino? Yeah, Souls is definitely non-linear, for sure. This one's definitely pushing us. I forgot this was up here, so I didn't go up here originally. So there should... Yep, there it is. 800 gold. This is the Switch-only content? Yes. All of the character stories that we're going through are the 11S exclusive content. I'm really hoping they bring this content to other systems later. But it wouldn't surprise me if they don't, to be honest. I see something. Just don't get it. Why in tarnation would these monsters be wanting dance lessons from little old me? Especially when they have their dances of their own. It's a potion them their monsters can't get enough of. They told me to make sure I stock up the bar with a whole heap of it. But hooey if the stock don't kick like a mule. One sniff near enough laid me out. Something tells me I'll be better off not knowing what's in it. Heaven only knows how long I've been working here without a break. They gotta let us take a break soon, right? Right? Seems the monsters have done away with the arena upstairs. I was rather devastated when I heard. I thought I'd seen my last bulging bicep. That was before I saw the muscles and some of the fabulous creatures they've got guarding the place. Golly gosh, if they aren't equal of any MMA fighter. Sounds like someone's smitten with the monsters. Oh, so it's just open right now. I mean, really? There's not much we can do right now? Actually, I know what I should have done. It probably won't give me a chance now.
Booga, I presume. Enslaver of innocence and all-round bully.
I know what I should have done.
Mighty Booga, Spectral Sentinel, Skull Smasher, Swoon Inducer Extraordinaire. And who might you be? Let me guess. Another righteous warrior come to put an end to my wicked...
I might have screwed myself, but... Damn, if the last one wasn't stupidly easy.
Let's have a look at you. Gorgeous.
Okay, put your tongue back in your mouth.
As glossy as a great saber cat's coat, the flawlessly toned physique of a tiger.
I love that emote.
Right up Booga's alley. We mustn't waste another moment. Please, say you'll be mine. Let me shower you with gushing lashings of affection every minute of every day, forever and ever and ever.
Slobber sound effect.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
Just look at her angry face. It's even more adorable than her only mildly grumpy face.
Is Booga just representing the DQ11 fanbase right now?
Not when you see what I've made you, beloved. A token of my undying appreciation. I call it the hair-raising suit. Ooh, and it will make you
it's blue.
Booga Wooga very happy indeed to see you wear it.
Unfortunately, yes, it is.
Not on your life!
Darling, please, we've only just met. Try to control your urges. At least tell me your name before you start throwing.
Moving stuff at a later part of the game is the only D211 thing I saw before your streams. Is Kaiser Neko? Yeah, it might have been.
Be a good girl and put it on. If not for your sake, then for theirs. I've been known to get a little aggressive when I don't get my way. So, what do you say, honey bun? A quick change of clothes is a small price to pay to stop these people suffering, no?
I guess so. Oh my god, I love the blues. Alright, dude, calm down. Calm the hell down. You're making the building shake, my dude.
That's enough! I put on your stupid suit. Now be as good as your word and let these people go so I can come over there and pummel you.
I don't think so.
She was, indeed.
No, I've changed.
Yeah, he's horny on me.
Sorry, but I am very pleased to hear you want to spend some quality time with me. Let's get rid of these hangers-on first, shall we?
What the what?
Take everyone except me and the girl with you, my love.
Anything for you, my boogie-woogie woobugs.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What?
You're disgusting. How could you?
Save it for when we're finally alone with you, my little plum dumpling. We just have to pack these people off into an interdimensional.
He has a talking black hole waifu. I wouldn't call this a waifu, but it's definitely a talking black hole.
Not you! Where do you think you're going?
Nope. Hold on, I didn't do it right. Ooh, I also like the loading screen. It only has Jade on it. Where am I? We in like the reverse world? Shit, we are.
Please! I don't want to fight anymore. I'm sorry, okay? Please!
Lo, thou hast defied mighty Booga, and must needs pay thy penance. Thou knowest the sentence.
Is that Eric's partner?
10,000 battles, no more, no less. Only then shalt thou be permitted to leave.
I love this voice. It's so good.
You animal! Can't you see he's had enough? He can't fight one more battle, let alone 10,000.
Stop it, please. You're only making it worse.
Worse? What do you mean?
'Tis plain thou art new to this place. Fear not, child. His life, at least, shall be spared. Just. But the commandments of Booga must be obeyed.
Limbo.
Those who defy him must remain in Limbo and fight until they
Limbo.
have learned their lesson.
No.
Now stand aside and let justice be done. Thine own day of judgment shalt come to pass soon enough.
I don't know what you people are doing here, but it stops now.
Please, you have to listen to me. The more you try to fight them, the worse I'll get it. Forget about me, okay? You really want to help? Go help those who need it most. Some of the guys they're keeping down there, they're getting it way worse than me.
Fine.
Also,
if you
where did you
insist.
get Dirk has a big nose from? I must have missed something. There we go. That's the way. I must have missed something in the dialogue. Looks like I can't do anything. Can I do something with this stuff? What's this one say? There's a book called The Lovey-Dovey Diaries. Oh, Jesus Christ. My dearest darling super smashing Boo, I've been thinking about you and now my heart's beating so fast I think I'm going to explode like a love volcano. When you're going to wrap me up in those big strong arms of yours, tell me it'll be soon. I've already waited this far, far, far too long. Yours forever and ever, Boudica. Yet Stream Sight with Rogue is now playing Nekopara. Is that on the Switch? Makes me sad. Darling, my precious, my Boudica, how I've missed your all-conquering curves. But soon I'll sweep you off your feet, just as I have always promised. Student correctly, first we'll use these pages to get to know each other, then I'll ask the Lord of Shadows to officially approve our union. Yeah, Senron's not that bad. I own a couple of them. I own 3 of them. Not on Switch, but... no. I own 4. I own 4. That makes me sad that 1 through 3 on the Switch. I know I don't look it, but we come in all shapes and sizes, you know? You look like you could do with a little divine intervention yourself. $45 or your dignity? I'd say at least your dignity this case. Damn it! Also, this proves something. They're using the Heliodor dungeon assets and kind of repurposing them.
Just about. You wound up down here too, huh? Can't nobody catch a break lately.
So you're the ones who went off to beat Booga and never came back. What exactly happened?
Not a whole lot. We tried to take the guy down, and he sent us here. Limbo, they call it.
It's Vince!
No one's allowed to leave until they've paid for standing up to him by learning their lesson. Which means trooping in one by one to fight monster after monster. And no matter how bad it gets, you can't tap out.
But that's just awful.
The whole sordid little operation is run by a horrendous fiend by the name of Boudica. She brought us all here and no one's made it out since.
I can barely hear you.
Unless someone does something about her, we'll be stuck here forever. Doomed to an eternity of terror, never knowing who might be called up next.
That's no kind of life. But you can't give up hope. If what you just said is true, then all we have to do is take care of this Boudica, and we can all go home.
I feel like the mixing's a little bit off.
Can't give up hope. You're a bit late for that, darling. We ain't had none of that in here for a long old while. Going after Boudica will only make things worse for us all. Is that what you want? Nah. Best thing we can do is keep our heads down and wait for him to get bored and let us go. We don't need none of your heroics, all right? You leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You can't think like that. If you do, nothing will ever change. If we don't stand up and...
Look, hun, we've all heard the rumors, okay? About the Dark Spawn and how he caused the Lord of Shadows to come and wreck the world? And how a certain young fighter just happens to be one of the Dark Spawn's bosom buddies? You really expect us to listen to you?
All right, it's time to lock horns with some more monsters. You get moving. It's your turn to pay off some of your debt to Booga.
No. Please. Please, I don't want to. I can't.
Never mind him. If it's a fight you're after, I'll be more than happy to oblige.
Oh, what fun! I do so love them when they're new enough to still have some fire in their bellies.
Of course you do.
Lady Boudica?
I bet you thought I didn't notice you up there. Making eyes at my booga-wooga. Well,
Just remember Sylvando's training.
Luckily for you, we have an extra special punishment for little madams who don't know their place. It's called the Girly Burly.
Bet you just made it, didn't you? You made it just special for us.
You've really gone and done it now. So long, kiddo. It was nice knowing you.
Don't be so sure. You may have given up hope, but I'm not about to.
Alright, I guess we'll go. Pots. Get some medicines, at least. But wait, I heard what you were just talking about. You really are even more reckless than you look. You don't stand a chance out there, you know. I'm not even going to be able to stop you going ahead with this, though, am I? In which case, you better take these. I managed to smuggle them with me when they dragged me down here. Go on, your need is definitely greater than mine. 3 special medicines, a vial of magic water, and a rock bomb shard. I had this all in my prison wallet.
It's really rough, especially with that rock. Alright, so we got some healing items now. That's what I forgot earlier. But now I can save. Alright. Here we go. Let me take a look at this. Oh yeah, this is 100% just like a reimagining of the Heliodor dungeon. Which is cool, like, I'm not expecting them to make completely new assets for all of this. So, like, yeah, I'm actually quite impressed, because, like, they did enough with, like, the lighting and, like, probably some coloration of some various different things to make it, like, get the right atmosphere. It's like this pinkish orange light. I'm gonna say pinkish orange. It's got the same aura as a lot of the evil places have, and so it works. Well, Worm, art thou suitably prepared? Wilt thou take the field and cross swords with Monsterkind's finest in the tourney to end all tourneys? Art thou ready to undergo the girly burly? Yes.
It's been ages since the last girly burly.
Fie upon thee, humans! May Limbu be thy grave!
Look, she weren't bad in the tournament, but this is a different kettle of fish. She don't stand a chance.
What the what?
What?
Nani?
Welcome, lovelies, one and all. Before you stands a little upstart who thought she'd play the hero. How's that working out?
So I imagine by the end of this, we're gonna take out Boudica, because we don't see her in the base game.
It's time to show this cocky little creature who really rules the world these days. It's time for the girly burly. Monsters, make her suffer.
Yeah, they got the music too. So we'll just take out A. Using items is pretty useful. I imagine so. They're definitely trying to get me with Fizzle, but I don't think it's working too well. Go ahead and take a second to use one of those special meds. Oh, 120, wow. It's like 30 more than it said. Good, it missed. I'm glad I've got a +3 weapon here. Oh, it flees! Wow, okay, I did not expect that. Gyatso, listen, don't forget, whole hordes of monsters are still lining up to take their turn.
Fly on me, human!
Uh-oh. Definitely time to use a medicine. Took a gamble on that one. I'm not gonna take another one. I do want to heal. Yeah, I knew that one would work. Yeah, parry the attacks, Jade. Do what I know you're good at. Can we not? About to say.
I'll never give up.
Oh, jeez. How many times do you get to go before I do, huh? The last one. There's no way I'm surviving without it.
I'm on fire!
I should have used the rock bomb shard. Oh, shit. Yeah. I should have used that. I should be able to survive. This still feels like a win to lose.
Is that it? I don't know what all the fuss was about.
I don't believe it. She made it through the Girly Burly.
How did she do that? Anybody else would have given up by now.
Oh, you're so annoying! You weren't supposed to actually survive!
Well, sometimes if a girl needs something doing,
She just has to do it herself.
I love it. Ugh. Ugh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh no!
Yeah, that ain't right. She just fought off a massive horde of monsters. At least give her a chance to catch her breath.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Did you really think I was going to make this a fair fight? Honestly, one little present from my booga, and she thinks she's queen of everything.
Yeah, that's why she's confident. That's why she's confident, sure.
Boo only has eyes for one woman, and she outshines you in every arena.
So what happened after the world fell to darkness? Well, Sylph gathered a
Not even close.
party, and we are trying to save Octagonia as Jade.
Just look at you.
Also, hi, Mimi.
What? You think that's it? I'm just getting started.
Oh, you think you're so tough, don't you? Well, you've asked for it now, Missy. Limbo's about to introduce a new punishment. Death!
Jade, stop! Just stay down, you hear? Keep fighting and you'll die. That ain't no use to anybody. Quit now while you still can.
If I stop now, then you
That's
really
a
will
permanent
give up
punishment.
hope. Not while I'm still breathing. Too many people have given up already. And who can blame them? The world's fallen apart around them. But I'm not about to do the same. My friends are still out there, and they'll never give up. I know it. They give me the strength to keep on going. A light in the darkness. I have to keep that light alive. I'll keep getting up, no matter how many times you knock me down. I'll never let that light die!
Right in the eye. Ow. This is so shonen and I love it.
Jade! You did it, Jade!
I know your game, but it's going to take a lot more than a little scratch to make my boo stop loving me!
Yeah, here they go. Vince buffed up.
Vince!
Oh shit, you know it's serious. We can see his eyes.
You're right, Jade. With all the stuff that's been going down, we lost sight of the most important thing.
Not on Spider Juice, it's true.
That light you talked about, mine is those kids back at the orphanage. I won't stay down either. Not until I finally make it back to them.
We got your back and all, Jade. What kind of big, tough warriors would we be if we didn't, eh?
Yeah. I gotta press. Oh, I don't have to press A on that one. Good.
I'm sorry about what I said before, okay? bored with all the Light of Hope stuff, too. There's gotta be something still worth fighting for in this world, right?
Look at the knights in the background. Woo! Woo!
Alright, everyone. Let's finish Boudica off. Then get
Yeah,
out
so
of
we
here.
got a team.
It's time to bring hope back to Octagon.
Also, I never expected Golden Boy to have like the red eyes.
Who's too good for the likes of you, filthy humans? You're all going straight to hell!
Ah, shit. They said hell. Can't have swearing in my fucking video game. Fuck. What's the point, Mimi?
Go get him, Tiger!
Don't think so. Do you even live?
Ow! You're not. Booming voice echoes from afar. No, we can't have you dying here, my dear. Oh, wow.
Let's turn up the heat.
Oh, okay. I literally can't lose this. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But I lost my stat increase. It was bad. I'm not gonna hold back. I forgot I had multi-thrust. Quite honestly, overpowered for this.
Go get him, Tiger!
Also, Oomph is only one stage game. What kind of advanced Oomph magic is this? Jeez, Cinderella taking it like a champ. 350 damage. $490, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. We're about to do bigger numbers. Ow. Oh, come on. Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. Look at that 532.
I'll never give up.
Not bad.
Yep, we got the EXPs. Awesome. Let's go.
How could this have happened?
Had that resulted in an actual death, I would not have counted that because there's just no way I could have prevented that. I went from full to nothing in a whole round.
Bye-bye, Boudica.
Which is definitely why they gave us that suit, because they don't want you to lose.
This is not looking good. We need to get out of here. Fast!
You're right, Vince, we do. You got any suggestions on where to go?
Look! Octagonia! It's our only chance. Quickly, everyone!
What?
Alright, so we beat Boudica. So how is this gonna end?
That burly girlie better not be roughing up my bunnykins. My eyes!
Rip eyes.
Huh? Did we?
We did.
Man, we made it! We're back home! Woo yeah! We did it, guys!
Wait, we can't start celebrating just
Yeah,
yet.
we still got a douchebag left.
We've got one last battle to fight. Octagonia won't be safe until we've dealt with Booga.
Let's do this!
Uh-oh.
Jade, you okay?
My little bunny rabbit has finally hopped home to Daddy. I wondered when that suit of mine would finally work its magic. We've got so much to look forward to. You're mine.
It's too late to take off the suit.
We're going to be together forever.
This part of the game is a really bad Dojin.
We'll write each other love letters.
Yep.
Maybe even, dare I say it, hold hands.
Oh my gosh, holding hands! How could you, you monster!
Romantic.
No. Never.
That's it for today. We did a couple of them. Short stream today, because I got some things that I want to do. Mayhaps longer tomorrow. I want to do the last 2 stories tomorrow. But for right now, Uptime's apparently not working, or it's taking a long time to go through. There you go. For right now, let's see if we can't find somebody to raid. Turn on the music. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Tomorrow, around 2-ish Central Time, we'll start again. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.